Hello. Hello, one and all. This is my first stream. We're going to have some fun. I have decided that my first stream is going to be something very special to me, and that is my favorite game of all time, because I do love my retro games, and so we're going to play A Link to the Past, which is by far the best Zelda game on Earth. You can fight me for that, because I will fight you. Okay? Ocarina of Time is a very close second, but there are reasons. Okay? So, welcome. Let's see. Okay. So, long ago in the beautiful kingdom of Hyrule, surrounded by mountains and forests, legends told of an omnipotent and omniscient golden power that resided in a hidden land. Oh my god, this is bringing back 1991. So good. Many people aggressively sought to enter the hidden golden land. This is what happens when we try to, seek power that's not ours. But no one ever returned. One day, evil power began to flow from the golden land. So the king commanded 7 wise men to seal the gate to the land of the golden power. Let's see how that worked. The seal should have remained for all time. But when these events were obscured by the mists of time and became legend. As it does. When you haven't talked to about something in a long, long time, it becomes a legend. The Palace of Hyrule. Mysterious wizard known as Aghanim. I can never say that. Came to Hyrule to release the seal. He eliminated the good king of Hyrule. Is it just me, or does his face look like a skull? Like, to me, his face looks like a skull. I don't know if he's wearing a mask, or if he's just, like, an undead lich. Like, I don't know. Through evil magic, he began to make descendants of the 7 wise men vanish. One after another. This is peak 1991 graphics. And the time of destiny for Princess Zelda is drawing near. Dun dun dun. There it is. This. Hear that sound? You knew you were in for a good time when you booted up Super Nintendo and you heard that. That's fantastic. Okay. Here we go. Ha! I don't know why we have to do that again, but okay. Alright, so we're going to, instead of putting my name in there, we're going to put Link, because he keeps referring to the character who is Link running around, and I cannot stand it not being Link when they're like, hey, Link. Or they're like, I'll do like me, they're like, hey, me, and I'm like, no. Okay, we're gonna do Link. We're registering right now. Yes. Help me! Please help me! Because we can telepathically talk to people. I'm a prisoner in the dungeon of the castle! My name is Zelda! Of course you are. The wizard, Aghanim, has done something to the other missing girls. Now only I remain. There's like 8 girls, by the way. Like, I think Zelda's like the 8th or the 7th or something. Why are we just getting this telepathic message now? Is what I want to know. Because if girls have been disappearing this entire time, why are you just now asking for help? But okay, never mind. Okay. Aghanim has seized control of the castle and is now trying to open the 7 wise men's seal. I am in the dungeon of the castle. Please help me. Okay, fine. That's Uncle. Link, I am going... See? What I'm like, I'll put me, and they're like, me! I'm going out for a while. I'm like, that's... No. Okay. I'll be back by morning. Don't leave the house. Okay, I have personally never listened in my entire life, and I'm certainly not going to start now. So we're going to get out of here, and, I have full health anyway, but let's go over here. Because treasure. Yay! I got a lamp! I can walk in darkness now. You spend so much time in this game running around. No, you can't go that way. It's so weird when you first start a fresh game and you don't have that fast, speedy run. It's like it takes so long. And that way, we're gonna go off to the side. Of course, there's a secret entrance. Can't slash it, but I can at least pick it up. Here we go. Poor uncle. Oh, Link, I didn't want you involved in this. I told you not to leave the house. Take my sword and shield. Don't leave the house, but since you're here, please finish the mission. Okay. Take my sword and shield and listen. You can focus power in the blade. Hold the B button. Then release it using the secret technique handed down by our people. Link, you can do it. Save the princess. Zelda is your... And we die. I want the better sword. This is the cheap, stupid sword. At least these guys don't, like, come a-running. Yay, monies. Okay, so I have that selected, although I don't think that actually does anything in this room. Sometimes you need to light them to have stuff appear, or have chests appear, and other times you don't. I don't know how many people are actually familiar with this game, because there's really, like, if you don't have a Super Nintendo or a Super Nintendo Mini, or a Switch, if you have a Switch, you can pay the yearly, like, subscription to, like, the console that you want to play, and you can play this game through that, or you're, like, looking at an emulator kind of thing, okay? So, it is an older game. I don't know if a lot of people really know about the game, to be honest. I'm gonna kill these guys, because I lost a heart. The best way to get a heart is to kill some more people. You have to be careful when you're clearing these, because sometimes soldiers will pop up in these bushes, and sometimes there's landmines. But also, there are sometimes, well, bees. Bees being one of them. And fairies as well, which will bring you back from the dead and replace your health. Okay, now, this... Okay, so that dude... The ones with the larger swords, if they see you or hear you, they're gonna come running. These guys just are useless. I feel like my reaction time was better in 1991 than it is now. Yeah, those dudes are gonna get... Yeah, you're better off just running. Oh, wait, this is... okay. I need the princess to open this. I forgot. So we have to go back down and run. Crap. Let's go. Kind of have to be a ninja a little bit. The pots have all the good stuff in them. You do not want to leave a pot unturned. Okay? So, I'm trying to remember. Do I go to the left? We're going to try to the left first. I'm probably going to have to go to the right. Oh, there's that. Give me your health and or monies. Oh, there's more health. Sometimes the pots have to be strategic, because if you know that there's health underneath them, you don't want to necessarily waste it, because sometimes that will come back when you re-enter the room. Sometimes it comes back and it resets, and other times it doesn't. And if you don't need it and you used it and you need it later and it's not there, it's not there. And we got a key. Alright. We're gonna wait. Okay. That is my favorite thing to do. So watch them fall. Also pots, awesome. For things you don't want to get close to. Look at the dungeon detail. This is like 2D, but it has depth in it. There are levels and stuff. Like, this is 1992 peak graphics, mind you. I love this game so much. So I'm just gonna bypass all of them. This is one of those where you have to kill something in order for the doors to open. No. Come on. Die. Here we go. Finally. Okay. So, the boomerang, I distinctly remember not using the boomerang a lot when fighting everyday soldiers and stuff. And I feel like I have to use them now. Because they stun the guys. They stun them so that I can beat them, especially when I have this stupid sword. It's not powerful. There's 2 more upgrades that you can do with your swords. As I said that, I forgot to use them. I'm gonna use this because there's this dude over here. He's like a big baddie. So we're gonna use the pots. Hey, work harder, not smarter. Thanks for showing up. There it is. There's that big key. That's the treasure key. Mama like treasure. Got the big key. Open many locks, the small ones can't. Duh. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. I have a feeling you were getting close. Link, listen carefully. The wizard is magically controlling all the soldiers in the castle. No shit. I fear the worst for my father. The wizard is an inhumane fiend with strong magical powers. Do you understand? Yes, because if you say not at all, she's just going to say the same thing over again until you say yes. So yes, of course, you understand everything. All right, let's get out of here before the wizard notices. I know a secret path. Okay, but first, we have to go to the first floor. Let's go. Okay, and then she becomes... There are several characters in this game that do this, where you have to, like, lead them out of places and they just become your, like, ghost. And good luck getting rid of them. The multi-layers of things. Hey, didn't I already get that? Hold on. Is it? Yeah, it's over here. Yeah, that was the boomerang, right? Why is that I guess, alright, I guess because it is like a treasure and it's the one and only treasure that you don't actually need the big key to get. Okay, we're gonna run past these guys. Now, I can either drop down there and interact with the other guys, or I can come up here and drop down. And I'm basically bypassing the whole... Because keep in mind, I still only have 3 hearts. Die. There is no shame in this game, just running. And not... Because here's the thing, is they may or may not drop something. And if they are going to drop something, it's most likely going to be a green gem. So, like, do I want to waste my very little health on a green gem? No. No, I don't. This is the wrong way. I think this actually goes... Does this go outside? Oh, no. It goes... I wish... See, if I could run... No. See, that goes outside. I think I can just drop down here. Alright, here we are. In the throne room. Yes. Leads to the sanctuary. She knows the old man there. That's fine. We're gonna go see the old man. But like I said, like you saw that we were there before, and we couldn't do anything. Run. Okay. You can't push this until she's here with you. Apparently, it takes both of you to push this thing across. And then it's the dark tunnel. Alright, we've got rats. Which are basically easy to kill. Let's make some light. Alright. And a lot of times they do drop things. And you are going to want... Money is not that hard to get in this game, to be honest. But... And if you're good about staying alive, which I sometimes am, you don't always have to buy potions. How have you not... This is... You do understand, this is the second Zelda game. This is the second Zelda game in existence, okay? Past the original Zelda game on NES. Like, which was, 8-bit, whatever, okay? This is the very next Zelda game that came out. And it is by far the best game ever, and I will fight anybody on that. The original I have played. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of the original because it was more. It's great if you want to explore. It's great if you want to like do stuff on your own, but it's one of those. The screens are very small, and every time you would go to the screen. You know how like in this, I would get to the edge, and then the next screen would come over. Well, that's all the NES one did, and then as soon as you would go back, all of the stuff was there again. So you were just constantly like killing stuff and dying with not really a lot of clues as to what to do. Okay, I do need a little bit of guidance when it comes to games. I need a little bit of guidance to be able to do stuff. That's why I'm wondering, because this is so old, I'm wondering how many people actually have not actually had a chance to play this game. Which is why I'm like, alright, it's my favorite game of all time. I'm just going to start with this. You're passing through these sewers. We'll be very close to the sanctuary. Let's be careful. Okay, the water is the place to be in this. Because all of the things that are in here, minus the flying thing, can't get to you. Okay? See how they are not coming at you? And I can just stand here. Ooh, red. Ooh, it's candy. Here. Give me your loot. I'm a loot whore. There. Yay. I came in. Okay, there's something flying there. I think there's a bat in here. Bats are easier to like throw stuff at. Leave me alone. Because they circle around you and they're annoying. Where'd you go? Ah! Die. That's where I need to go. I don't think there's anything down here. No. Alright. You don't really need to light all these in here. Okay, you just need to see a little bit. And then, because it's going to go out anyway, you're wasting your magic. Unless it's one of those situations where you need to light it in order for, like, a passage to show up, which happens. It's a twofer. Reaction time! Yay, getting old. up. There's the key. We're almost there. Okay. Alright, now, you see this thing off to the side? Okay. Hear that? Can you hear that hollow as opposed to... Alright. If you ever have a question whether something actually needs to be, like, there's a passage behind it, just tap it. You're gonna hear that hollow sound. And, that is an indication that I need a bomb. I don't have any bombs on me. You do not get bombs yet in the game at this point. So that means you have to come back at some point. And, go into the room. And every now and then you'll get these. So, like, there's a lot of pushing puzzles in this game. Not that that's, like, a puzzle, but you know what I mean. Okay, we should not need light anymore. We're getting close to the surface. Oh, he stopped. In addition to using your money, there's, like... We're gonna see, there's a fortune teller that takes... Ooh. Sanctuary is just beyond the door. Pull the switch over there. She purposely doesn't tell you which switch it is. One of these switches drops snakes, and the other one opens the door. Okay? This is the correct one. Okay, press A. You press down A, and then you move your controller back, and it pulls that. If I would have done the other one, I mean, I could still do the other one, but snakes are going to come down, and you have more things to kill. And I only have 3 hearts. There is no shame. Back in the day, when life was so precious, and there's no harm in just skipping and running past stuff. And there's Zelda, and there's the old man. And once I have finished with you, the final one, the seal, the wise men will open. Blah, 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 blah. Link, you must not let the land of Hyrule fall into the wizard's clutches. If he releases the seal of the 7 wise men, evil power will overwhelm this land. Before that happens, before it's too late, destroy the wizard before he destroys all of Hyrule. You can do it! You can! I sense that a mighty evil force guides the wizard's actions and augments his magical power. The only weapon potent enough to defeat the wizard is the legendary Master Sword. I want a Master Sword. It is said that the village elder is a descendant of one of the 7 wise men. Maybe he can tell you more. I will mark his house on your map, but watch your every move. I am certain that the castle soldiers will be looking for you now. Yes, you are a wanted criminal. You are basically Robin Hood at this point. I will hide Princess Zelda here. Do not worry. Seek the elder. Do you understand? Yes, not at all. Yep, the answer is yes all the time, because I'm not going through that again. We're going to come here. Yay! Now I have 4 hearts. So, you are going to, as you explore, because he just gave you a directive, so we have to go to the village to take a look at this elder, okay? Which means everything along the way, you want to take a look at crevices, weird bushes that don't look right, weird trees that don't look right, any kind of cracks in the side of like a mountain or wall, because there are a bunch of parts of a heart. You need 4 parts of a heart to make another heart happen. So, and by the time you get at the end of this game, you're going to need all of the life that you can possibly get. So, the other main goal is to grab as many hearts as you possibly can. There we go. Okay, so if we take a look at the map, here's where we are. I have a mouse pad that is this scene. I love this scene. That's the village to the left, okay, where the X is. So we're gonna go there. And we're going to bypass it. See, here's the thing, is I don't have the fast, speedy shoes yet. So you need to know how close those soldiers are, because they will catch up on you. This is the fortune tellers. We do not need this yet. But if you're ever, like, playing this game and you're not quite sure what to do or what you could go next, you go in there and for, like, cheap, like 10 rubies or whatever, they will basically give you a clue as to what you should be doing next. So, do not kick the chickens! Okay. See, and then if you, like, read this, wanted. Oh, look at my fabulous picture. I am wanted. No, we can just, yep, we don't need that. And basically, this is going to be it. So this is where it is on the X, is this house. The very first one they come in. Link, what can I do for you, young man? The Elder? Oh no one has seen him since the wizard began collecting victims. That's disconcerting. But okay. What? Master Sword? Well, I don't remember the details exactly, but long ago, prosperous people known as the Hylia inherited this land. Legends tell of many treasures that the Hylia hid throughout the land. The Master Sword, a mighty blade forged against those with evil hearts, is one of them. People say that now it is sleeping deep in the forest. Do you understand this legend? Yes. Anyway, look for the Elder. There must be someone in the village who knows where he is. You take care now. This is your excuse to literally investigate everything, because there's so many nooks and crannies in this little village. So we're going to look at that. So we have this house that turns into 2, and then you have this weird-looking house. This is going to be the only one. This building is very important for later. Foreshadowing. Okay, this has health and stuff. I think there's a gem right there. The other ones are hearts. Okay. The house used to be a hideout for a gang of thieves. What was their leader's name? Oh yeah, his name was Blind, and he hated bright light a lot. That is a key piece of information. You're going to want to hold on to that later. Okay? Again, alright, look. Hear that? I don't have any bombs. There's only one chest in here that I can access at this time, and that's this one. Okay, everything else has to wait, because I can't access those, and I need to come back once I have bombs to get that. So, note to self. One of the bombs places. Then you have... Okay, see how the ridge, the edge, there's an edge, and then it drops off. We're gonna fall. I love that sound effect. There's the bombs. Okay, I have 3 bombs. Yay. Here. You are also going to want money later. There is... Everybody knows about the fairies, right? They bring you back from the dead. They restore your health. There is a queen of fairies that will, if you give them enough coin, will increase the amount of bombs and arrows you can carry, which is going to be very helpful later. I don't think there's anything in this one. Oh, there's a chicken. Okay, technically, I could pick up the chicken. They do not like it. Do not mess with the chickens. Okay, there's 2 women in the village. That's one of them. Do not go near her. You're a wanted criminal. The 2 women that are wandering around the villages will call for soldiers to come, like, kill you. This dude. Been going through life without one of my hold anything bottles. These things are worth their weight in gold. There's only 4 of them in the game. This is the first one that you can get, and it is the easiest to get. It's 100 rubies. I have 195. So by the time you come out of the initial, you should have enough in order to instantly get your bottle. Okay, good for business. There we go. Magic bottle. You can store an item inside and then use it later. That means potions. That also means fairies. This also is important. That's foreshadowing. That's important later. Well, we don't want to talk to her because she's going to call the birds. Let's see what's in here. Don't remember a single pot. Ooh, yay! Waste of time. That's okay. It's a cute little hut. No. There we go. Okay, we have an overgrown lawn. Sorry about my yard. It's a little overgrown. Thanks for visiting. I'm glad to have company to talk to. I will tell you an interesting story. There is a lake swimming with Zoras at the source of the river, but it is hard to find. The treasure of Zora can turn people into fish. I'd love to see that. That is in fact true. We can't get there yet. That's a nice thing. It's like if you pull up the map, okay? So we're here in the village. The source of the river is up here, okay? They do a really good job in not just letting you... This is not Skyrim, okay? You can't just go wherever you want, whenever you want. Like, you can't get there until you can lift rocks. You can't lift rocks right now, okay? But that whole area is blocked off by one giant rock that you cannot pick up until you beat the dungeon that gives you the glove for you to be able to pick up rocks. Like, there's a rock in here somewhere. I'll show you. Alright, what's in this house? Oh, this is important. The sick kid. I can't go out because I'm sick. Cough, cough. People say I caught the code from the evil air that's coming down off of the mountain. Yes, the mountain is evil. Sniff, sniff. This is my bug catching net. I'll use it when I'm better, but for now I'll lend it to you. That's how you catch fairies and other things that I'm going to show you. Bro, the bug catching net, there may be some other things you can catch with it. Yes. Yes, there is. This looks like that there wouldn't be a door here, but there actually is. So we're going to go into that door. And you don't know it until you go around to the other side and you realize that there's a bar that you can't access from that side. There's the other glass jar, other glass bottle. But there's only 4. So it's good that you can get at least 2 right off the bat. That dude is going to run away if you go near him. Now, I don't know how much y'all know about the game. There's a light world and a dark world. Okay? And a lot of these NPCs that you see in the light world have a dark world equivalent to them. I'm warning you right now, when we get to the dark world, that dude that ran away basically turns into a thief. You want to stay away from him as much as possible because he will hit you and he will take your stuff, including your sword and your shield and a whole bunch of stuff. It's bad. Rumors say you kidnapped the princess, but I still trust you. Well, thanks. Appreciate the confident. Oh, it's the chicken room. I have more chickens. And there's a crack. And I know this is going to blow up. There are going to be those cracks in dungeons that they look like a crack, but when you tap them with your sword, they don't have the hollow sound. So some of the cracks, a lot of the cracks in this game are false. And you usually find them in dungeons. Usually the cracks outside of the dungeons are real, but just know when you're in the dungeons, may or may not be true. This is where that, yeah. This is where that chick is. We're going to come down here. We're going to talk to the chicken boy. Elder, are you talking about my grandpa? Okay, but don't tell anybody. Don't tell any of the bad people about this. Shh, shh, shh. Secret, super secret. He's hiding in the palace past the castle. I'll mark the spot on your map. Here you are. Okay, great. Okay. There's these shops throughout the realm. I'm going to go ahead and... I don't want to buy, because I can only hold 10 bombs right now, and that means I'm going to lose the 2 that I already have. I need to go back to that other weird house and blow it up. Hold on, let's go back to the other weird house up here and blow it up so that I can use it and then buy 10 bombs. That sound of, like, the opening of a secret or whatever is actually my reminder. A reminder sound on my phone. There it is. There's a piece of heart. So I need 3 other pieces of hearts, and then I'll have 5 hearts. you get a whole heart every time you beat a dungeon, and then you have all of these other pieces elsewhere throughout the realm that you have to grab. All right, we did not finish exploring down here, so let's go back down. There's that lady. I think I was in here, and I was in this one, but I wasn't in this side of it. There's people in here we have to talk to. There's the old man. Where's the old man? Mumble, mumble. My son really liked to play the flute, but he went to look for the golden power and has not returned. I wonder where he is and what he is doing now. And then he goes back to sleep. Poor dude is probably, like, drunk and is sleepy, worrying about his grandson. Whoa, I saw her, a very nice young lady at the Waterfall of Wishing in the hills where the river meets, or begins. Link, you should meet her at least once. I'm sure you will like her. Again, foreshadowing of things to look for. You get a lot of information in the town from the townsfolk of things to, like, pay attention to. Are you the one inside? Yeah, no, we don't need you. You need to bye. So now if we go over here, it is not time to go over here yet. Okay? Good. Okay. So there's another one of the things that we had over there. I can't fall down into the hole like I'm supposed to until I have the hammer to flatten that, and that's going to be a while. So, but if you come in here, this is the blacksmith. If my lost partner returns, we can temper your sword, but now I can't do anything for you. Okay, you are going to need to visit him later. But let me give you... Oh, this dude's back. Never mind. We're gonna go into over here. I'm gonna warn you about this first, okay? Now, okay, so you can't actually go to where you need to go for this, which is good. That door is closed. That's a one-way door coming from the other side. You have to fall down into that room, and then you come out through this door, and it closes, okay? There's a thing in there that is different than any other part of the game, and it's not necessarily a good thing. Alright. So we have to go over to the Eastern Palace, which is by the X. Do I need to go down? Oh, I might as well not even bother going down. Okay, like, if I go down here, there's a bookstore, like a library thing, okay? When you come in here, you're going to see this, like, oh, look, there's a green something or other. It's a green book. You can't get it, okay? But you need it. We'll come back for it. And then there's another thing down here. This is one of those split houses as well. These are a set of brothers. They're fighting. Yeah, Link, now I'm quarreling with my younger brother. I sealed the door to his room. Okay, well, we're gonna unseal that. Here's the younger brother. Slightly smaller. You come from the older brother's room. Is he still angry? Yes. Yes, he is. Okay. Okay, now, do you see those, do you see these wooden things over here? So the only way to get to this side is to unblock that and come through the house, through the door, okay? This lady is going to, if you reach the goal within 15 seconds, we will give you something good. You can't reach it right now. You're not fast enough to reach it. Okay, and it's a maze. Now, I know this is the wrong way. I know the correct way. Is it, you have enough time to read the sign, you should go to the goal immediately. Yeah, no, and you can't, like, pull it out, because you can only pull out signs from the sides. So, yeah. You cannot beat this until you get the speedy shoes. No. Well, there's a rock. Oh, it's another one of the chest shops. 20 rubies and it'll let you open one chest and you can keep what's inside. One of these chests is a red ruby. I think one is a blue and one is a green. So you lose money on the green. Oh, I got 50 of them. Never mind. Never mind. The last time I opened one of these, it was just a plain. Okay, this is one of the rocks. I don't know why the rocks have an 8 on them. I swear to God, every single rock has an 8. I'm like, oh, it's an 8 rock. I don't know why they put an 8 on the rock. All the rocks have 8s on them. You cannot pick this up. You need the glove. Okay, we're gonna go this way. I have to go over and up. All right. This. See, if I'm off to the side, away from. No. They're fast. Can't run. I'm gonna show you this. This is a cute little glen. If I stay back, the animals stay there. But look what happens when I get close. They scatter. And then now I'm frozen in place. I can't move. That's what happens when you get close. So that clearly is the grandson of the sleepy dude who likes to play the flute and has disappeared. So this is relevant. This whole glade thing right there is relevant for later. No! Hit the wrong button! No! There we go. Ooh, I got a bomb. I feel like I need that boomerang more than I did when I was younger. It also has horrible range right now. That'll be increased later. See, that's a shortcut down here. This is one of the big rocks. Still, it's a rock. I can't pick it up. Can't even pick up the small rocks right now. We're going. Okay, so that's my house. That's where we started. We're gonna go past my house to the bridge, over up here into the Eastern Palace, and just run, because this whole place is crawling with guards. No. Some of these signs have actual directions. No. It's okay. So the arrows can't hurt you as long as you're not swinging at the time that it hits you, because it'll bounce off of your shield. Save and continue. Start from Link's house. Yes. Because we were just there. I just went past it. Alright. We got full health. Let's go. See, I wish I could just pick this up and, like, knock him dead with it. Stop trying to hit me! Good. There's a cave over here. That is important. This is one of the minor fairies. I'll soothe your wounds and comfort your weariness. Close your eyes and relax. They will give you full life. They will heal all of your hearts. They will not give you mana, but they will give you all of your hearts. And then they disappear. So, like, if you're low and you happen to be near one of these caves, that has a fairy in it, go visit the fairy. These things. They shoot in all directions. Now, this is a multi-level thing. Oh, okay, here we go. So, we're gonna go talk to the elder. This is... I am indeed Sasharsharula, whatever. The village elder and the descendant of the 7 wise men. Oh, really? Link, I am surprised a young man like you is searching for the sword of evil's bane. Not just anyone can use the weapon. Legends say only the hero who has won the 3 pendants can wield the sword. Do you really want to find it? Your options are yeah and of course. So guess what we're doing? Good. As a test, can you retrieve the Pendant of Courage from the East Palace? If you bring it here, I will tell you more of the legend and give you a magic artifact. Now, go forward to the palace. Alright, well, before we do that, we're gonna blow this up. That's my last bomb. Right now. I don't think I got it. No, these are all hearts. Okay, so 50. Oh, we got 3 more bombs. So that's good. And so we got 100 rubies. Alright. Now, some of these statues come alive and some of them... Ooh, oh, that one is... Oh, I didn't think that one came alive. Oops. Yeah, yeah, it's best to just stun them and then kill them because they bounce and they're annoying. They remind me of those, like, I don't want to say whack-a-mole, but you know the blow-up things that you used to have as a kid? You'd blow them up and then you'd punch them or whatever and they'd go back and forth. Yeah. That's what they remind me of. Okay, so alright, so now if we take a look at the map, you have 3 pendants and you have the Master Sword that's deep in the forest, okay? Master Sword will not respond unless you have all 3 of those pendants. And they're basically the same design, but just different colors. At some point, I want to get a Zelda tattoo that has those 3 pendants and the Master Sword on it. Like, I want to do that. Like, I still haven't figured out a design, but I want one because I love this game so much. Alright, I think I go this way. I've played this game so much, and yet it's been such a long time that I'm like, alright. Oh yeah, I drop down here. And then go up in here. Die. You need to die too. We're gonna go just right past them. I don't know if they're actually gonna come alive. I don't know. I don't care. I'm not sticking around to find out. Oh, this is the eyeball dungeon, isn't it? Okay, so we have 2 doors, and we have pots. Okay. Oh, this is the one with this. Okay. Alright, so the sides don't actually go anywhere. The middle one does. Okay, y'all see how that one tile is, like, raised? That's gonna be your button. They're not always real. Sometimes they have fake buttons. This thing. Also, the bane of my existence. Ah. My reaction time sucks. That's the treasure chest. These things, if you have to kill them, they're a pain. If you don't want to hurt them or don't want them near you, you just swipe at them and they go away. Don't let those things touch you. Not only do they hurt you, they drain your mana. They drain all of your magic. Okay, so we can check. See how this room you don't see the either, like, it's on 2 levels, but you don't see the left or the right underneath? Sometimes these rooms... Okay, so we're the little square that's blinking. There's not a room to the right. When you have a map, it tells you where the rooms are. So, no, I don't have... Normally, like, I would come down here, and if I was going to test it, I'd go underneath and test it. But that's not going to work because the map says there's not anything here. But if you don't have the map yet, you're going to want to test that because a lot of times there are hidden rooms. And that's all we can do here. We can't drop down, so we have to go back up. To the other side. I love the sounds of this. Like, the buttons. Everything is, like... Not only is it nostalgic, but it's, like, satisfying. Okay. Hold on to your pots. Again, these things are annoying. So if you can kill them with the pots, it's just going to be easier than trying to back them up into a corner. And once you kill everything, the doors will open. Ooh, more treasure. There's the compass. Okay, so the map tells you what rooms exist and where, and how to get to them. The compass tells you where the treasure and the boss is. You have no idea where anything is unless you have the compass. And then you have these little things. So you have to come up and press the button, and you will get hints from the Elder telepathically. So you can use treasure in this palace to defeat armored foes. Yes. Any palace or dungeon that you're in, whatever the treasure is, that's what you use to defeat that dungeon. Every single time. Alright. Bye. Do not go near the things with the... okay, these guys, those are the armored guys that are sleeping. Do not go near them. When you go near them, they wake up, and the only way to kill them is with the bow. It's locked. Oh, I didn't get the key yet. Where's it up here? No, that uses the big key. I need the big key. Hello! Oh, well, I'm paying attention to... don't pay attention and then die. Okay. So... oh, I need to go in here. I'm gonna open this door, go in here. Hello! Hello, Angel. Thanks for showing up. This is my first stream. Oh, I'm gonna die. Here we go. Oh, that's right. This room is full of skeletons. I hate them. And it's even worse when it's in the dark. There we go. Oh, there's another bomb. There's the key. No, is the key in the... oh, no, it's in the other room. So we have to go back out. Do not let these things hit you. Because they will drain your mana. There's the key. Thank you, Angel. I appreciate it. I'm very excited with Beam. I figured, like, look, if I'm going to work hard and try and stream and stuff, I might as well do it on this platform and have it go multiple places. Everybody has a different platform that they like, so why not... why not, get the most bang for your buck kind of thing. Work smarter, not harder. Alright, I need to change this over. Past it. Where's the key? Oh, I think think I have to... I'm gonna end up having to kill this thing. Yeah. You can hit him with the sword. He is a lot easier to kill with the bow. And then once he goes to sleep, he's invulnerable. Like, you can't kill him. Stupid sword. Give me my master sword. That actually has, like, bite to it. Thank you. I think you have to kill everything in this room for them to go away from that pot. And I think there's a switch in the pot. Yep. Don't hit me, don't hit me. There we go. Ta-da! Big key. Doing some retro gaming. Alright. Alright. This is one of those push things where you have to push. There's a lot of push blocks in this. Here we go. Is it this way? Back to the main room? No. The other way. Okay, good. Now I should be able to get the bow. And it'll be easier to kill these things. Ta-da! The bow. You can shoot arrows until you run out. Yes. Oh, I forgot these things drop. These are annoying. You can't, like, actually kill them. Run, 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 run. Their heads just seek you out and destroy you. Does that make sense? No, 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 no. Red ruby. Let's have some light. Come on. Come on. Wakey, wakey! Die. I need key. I have key. So we have to go down here. Oh, I do have a key. This is dangerous. Okay, now I do have full health. So we're gonna try, because I am in fact a loot whore. I want all of the coins. Alright, cool. If you have something good, make sure you eat something nice. Up. Come on. These things so much. I hate these things so much. No. Come on. Wakey, wakey. Okay, do you remember how I said that not all of the switches are real? There are 4 switches in this room and only one of them is real. And that's that one. Same thing with this. That's the real one. Okay. The red ones are tougher than the green ones. They take double the arrows to kill. So I think the other ones take like 2 or 1 or whatever, but I think it's only 1. Oh, and that's the boss. Did you see the placemat outside? I forgot to like point that out. That means that you're heading towards the boss. That placemat symbol thing in front of the door basically is like you're about to go in for a fight. You are going to want to make sure you have full arrows at this point. I should have killed them before I got more arrows, but okay. Wake up. Arrows. Here we go. There's a boss. Rhino-looking things. Yeah. So, like, all of... The corner is the safest place to be for this. They will go in and out. and then they'll line up. And when they line up, you should have already killed at least one to make a hole. Because if you don't, then it's literally a straight line of rhino bouncing things. And good luck. And then when you kill the last one, he turns red and he starts bouncing. But I actually killed him fast enough. There we go. So we have the Pendant of Courage now. Okay, I have to go take it to the Elder. At the end of the dungeons, you get full health and full mana back. And now we have to go see the old dude. And run. Run, 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 run. Pendant of Courage. Now I will tell you more of the legend. Please do! 3 or 4 generations ago, an order of knights protected the royalty of the Hylia. These knights of Hyrule were also guardians of the Pendant of Courage. Unfortunately, most of them were destroyed in the great war against evil that took place when the 7 wise men created their seal. Among the descendants of the Knights of Hyrule, a hero must appear. I see. Link, I believe you. I believe you? Link, I believe you. You should get the remaining pendants and carry this with you. This is a treasure passed down by the families of the wise men. I want you to have it. Finally, I can run now. Gives you the Pegasus shoes. Now you can execute a devastating dash attack. Okay, you hold A. A helpful item is hidden in the cave on the east side of the Lake Hylia. Get it. Okay, again, another clue. There's a lot of clues in this game that you can't get right away, but you need to be able to remember. And again, if you can't remember it, that's when you go to the fortune teller, and the fortune teller will give you a clue as to what's going on. All right. Oh, no, I didn't want to go back in. Come on. Okay, so at this point, we have 2 more pendants to get. There's a lot of running around in this game. Okay, and I'm going to save some time for anyone that is doing this, okay? You have to do the blue pendant next. Because again, the mountain is blocked by a stone. We can't lift stones yet, so you have to do the blue. But here's the thing with the blue. If you show up into that desert and try to enter in the thing, there's hieroglyphics. It's Highland ancient text. Okay? You can't read it. And if you can't read it, you can't do what's necessary in order to get into the thing. So, do you remember that book that we saw? We have to go get that book to be able to read the hieroglyphics. And we couldn't get that until we got the shoes. So now that we got the shoes, we're actually going to have to go all the way over here back to below the village to this area here. So, let's go do that. Which means we have to climb out of this pit. Nope. This way. Look how he's bouncing, following me. Oh, I forgot I can run now. Yay! We can run! And, pierce people through. It'll be fun. Ta-da! That also means we can run into trees now, because trees drop stuff. You are going to want to... There are specific trees you're going to want to remember that do drop stuff. Why do you have to be so annoying? Stop it. Yeah, nope, not dealing with any of you. Thank you. But no. Same thing with you, assholes. We are not dealing with you. I'm gonna go back down here. No. Over here. Okay. Is this a Was this a shop or was this gambling? Basically gambling. Alright, fine. We'll open a chest. Oh, got another 50. Alright, so far we're making out. We are ahead of the game. That's very nice. Alright. We're gonna come up here and get the book first. That's why you needed the running shoes. Da-da-da-da. The Book of Medora. You can read ancient language of the Hylia. You must have the sleeps, Nero. You must have the sleeps. I always have fun. I'm always having a good time. But oh, that was too late. I couldn't get that. Kitty, say it. Tell the kitty I say hi. Now that we have the feet, we can make that time, and I will show you the path to get that piece of heart, because we need all the pieces of hearts. Okay. Reach it in 15 seconds. Go. Alright, so we're going to go up to the right, and then we're going to run. We get here, and then we're going to come down and talk to this dude, and it will be in under 15 seconds. The fastest time you can get without the shoes is 16. I have tried. It's always 1 second too long in order for them to give you the prize. And you just keep trying. You're like, never mind. Do yourself a favor. Do not even attempt this until you get the shoes. Present you with the piece of heart. You have to walk over to it, pretend. Be careful not to jump off, because then you have to do it again. There we go. So we have the piece of heart. We have to... oh, we have to go back down. I don't remember entirely how that pendant works. I have to get into there, because that's the desert. And some of my memories are like the dark side, the dark world versus the light world. There's a lot of these dungeons. Is this one of them? Oh, it is! Ooh, we're gonna grab that fairy. Oh, I didn't grab it. I absorbed her. Ah! You'll get fairies. You'll get bombs that blow up. Don't go near them. You'll get apples that basically also act as health, like hearts. And then you'll get bees. The bees don't like you. You don't like them. And it's a swarm of bees. Do not get bees. Remember where the bee trees are and do not touch them. Down here. Over here. There's another cave that we're gonna blow open. There's a lot happening in this area. We're down in this area, okay? There's a building here. That is one of the temples. One of the dungeons. But we're not ready for that yet. That's later. The tall grass. Things hide in the tall grass. Oh, this is one of the fairies. But I have full health, so it's like, whatever. I'm here. Might as well. Hello. Okay, so okay, we have flying birds. We can't swim yet. I will lose health if I drop into the thing. I can't. I can walk in shallow water, which is the light blue, but I can't I can't swim in the deep water. Yet. That'll happen later. But not right now. Can't pick up any of these stones yet. This is... Remember how the one guy said that there was a thief by the desert? This is the thief by the desert. The ex-thief. Pay no attention to that middle-aged man standing by this sign. Leave him alone. I feel like somebody was a fan of Oz. Why did you take my sign? It says plain as day to leave me alone. Sheesh. Somebody was a fan of Wizard of Oz when they made the game. Clearly. Are you helping? I don't remember him following me. Can't enter with something following you. Fantastic! Let's go to the next screen and see what happens. Good, he goes away. Go back up into the... He's probably back with his little sign. Flying? Yeah, he's back with his little sign. I love how this world is layered, because there's, like, stuff that you can't do until later. You have to come back to the same area, but there's other stuff you have to unlock first. There's another fairy. I tell you what, the desert that we're about to enter, I hate the desert. I hate this desert so much. There's like these, like, I don't know how to, it almost looks like Clayface to me. If you're a fan of Batman, okay, there's these things. First of all, there's vultures, and they're annoying. There's bombs. They get real close to you, and it's hard to kill them, and they're annoying. But you can't, like, run through them, because... Oh, and then there's the cactus. There's these dudes. Tell me that doesn't look like a Zelda version of Clayface coming at you with their big sandy hands, whatever. I cannot stand it. Oh, no. Wait. I know that there's a cave or something somewhere. Hold on. Oh, that's for later. Oh, there's a cave. What's in here? It is the Book of Medora. With it, you can read the language of the Hylia people. I'm pretty sure that if you got here and didn't know about it, and you found the cave, that was going to be your clue as to you need to go get the book. Also, the fortune teller would have told you that. I think this is a piece. Yep, it's a piece of heart. Yay. I need one more piece of heart, and then I get another heart. I don't remember where all of them are, though. It's just one of those things you have to explore literally everything. Okay, well, that wasn't important to the next step. It was important, like, overall. So there's another piece of heart. But that's up. Like, I need to... No. Okay, so if you go to read this, that's the hieroglyphics that they're talking about. You can't do anything with that. So you have to grab the book and then use it like you hit Y like you hit all the others. To open the way forward, make your wish here, and it will be granted. I love how cute this game is. I love how cute this game is. Alright. Ta-da. Notice how if I wanted to back out now, I can't. You see that? See how convenient that is? Yeah. Alright. These things. Oh, I hate these things. I need a better sword. At least they go away. I only have 2 hearts. I need hearts. These are all empty? That's Ooh, this is laser dude. Can't let him see you. And then there's these are the Sandtrap Sarlacc people in this game, okay? They go away. You can't block them. You can't block their attack. They're annoying. Ooh, what's this? Oh, that's the map. Okay, good. That's great and all. I need to know where the treasure is. I need the compass. Why do they have... See, this makes me suspicious. Like, they have this on either side, but it's not dark, which makes me think that it's like one of those where you have to light it in order to uncover something. But I just got the chest, so... Yeah, we're just gonna waste your mana on stuff you don't need to be wasting it on great things. It doesn't show how I get to... I'm on the basement. I don't know where the step up is to get to the next level. Oh no. Doesn't matter so much. Where's a trap? Best thing to do is to keep moving and don't go near it because it will suck you in. Don't have a key. I, in fact, need a key. The pink ones of these are stronger than the green ones. But at least they can't go through blocks. Alright, what is this? Well, that's the wrong way. Is it? Wait, is it the wrong way? Hold on. If I drop down... I know one of these you have to drop down for, but I don't remember if it's this. I want to say that it's not. Like, there's a... See how you can go, like, to the rest of the desert to the right? I'm thinking that this is the false one, trying to trick you into starting all over again. Why is this not equal? I don't know. I don't know. I think this is a false. Still don't have a key. I need a key. Let's try the other side. Ooh, the key. What does he have to say? Must never fail to find all the treasures in each dungeon. Okay. 1, say less. I am, in fact, a treasure and loot whore. And 2, duh. Oh. Hate it when they lock me in. That would have been helpful if I had the key. Okay, so we have to come back to this room, but with the key. And we have the small key, so we have to go back to the room with the small key. Wait, what is down here? Wait, isn't there a room down here? Can I sprint past him? Okay, so there is a dude. There's one. Pretty sure. I love how I can't remember what happened yesterday, but I can remember a game from 1991 too. Keep that in the bottle. How many berries do I have? I only have... Alright, we're gonna capture both of them. We're gonna hold them in the bottle. Bought a fairy. Keep it in the bottle. Good. If we die, we will instantly be raised by the fairy instead of having to start all over again, which is super awesome when you're in the middle of a boss fight. Okay, that is probably a thing outside. Did I do? I didn't do. Okay, I need to go into the locked room, which is on the other side. I think rubies are worth. What are they worth? 20? There's the compass. Fantastic. There's the big key. Okay, good. Now we can go get the treasure, which I'm pretty sure is... We can pick up rocks now. It's a strength treasure. Because how else are we supposed to get to the other pendant on the mountain when it's blocked by... It's blocked by something. It's blocked by a rock. Stuff. Sometimes it replenishes and sometimes it doesn't. Yay! Got the power glove. You can feel strength in both hands. You can pick up and carry stones now. Thank God. Because there's so many secrets underneath stones. There really is. Okay. So that means we have to go back down to where we just were, and that is the correct exit. Remember I said that the other one was a false? It was false. This is the correct exit. You're supposed to come out. I don't know why these are here. It's light and it doesn't. They don't do anything. I'm not wasting the energy to light them. Okay, now. And when you get a new heart, you get an instantly full bar. So that's nice. It replenishes all your health. There we go. Because here's the next part. You can't get it without the glove. Now I can pick up rocks. And I don't know why they have 8s on them. Here, yeah, see, here's the other entrance. It's the false entrance. It doesn't actually bring you out on the platform that you need. Alright, let's go in here. I don't remember what this boss is. Is it this one? There we go. These are the top. Find yourself a corner and just spam click. You should be able to get the majority of these. You have to wait for them to stop. Use the skull and crossbones. Like a very pixelated skull and crossbones. I think this one actually might be one where you do have to light everything. We'll see. I don't want to light it unless I have to. Statues are your friends. No! Leave me alone! I guess you don't. Okay. There's another one. Get the corner. That's the placemat that I was talking about. So that symbol with the horns and the skull or whatever, that's hey, this is the boss. You're heading in the direction of the boss. So you really don't want to go through it unless you're ready for it. Why am I dying? Stop it. I only have 2 things. I'm glad we have some fairies because I have 2 hearts. E. Bacon has health, please. Alright, this is a prime example of, yeah, the lighting of the torches actually do things. And I think they do a good job at putting them randomly, so it's like, it might be something, but it may not be something. All the other ones that we've saw in this dungeon didn't do anything. They kind of look like they might have, but they didn't do anything. Because this is the one time where it does. It extends the wall. I don't remember what the boss is. Is it the sand? Is it the sandworms? Oh, it's the sandworms! Okay, so only their heads. So you want to get near where they're coming out of the ground to get a hit. Try not to get run over. Yeah, only their heads work. Their tails do not. There's, like, not a quick way to do stuff. Like, these types of games, you are better off taking as long as you possibly can for the safe route to make it. Okay, alright, cool. One's down. Two. Three. That's not too bad. There's my heart. Can I catch it? Yay! I caught it. That's what I try and do. Every time I defeat something, I try and pick the area in the middle of the room where the thing is going to drop down, because they all drop down in the very exact center of the room. I try and catch it without it actually hitting the ground. That's, like, my goal. It's my stupid little thing that I do. 1, the Pendant of Power. Goal of finding 3 pendants is still in sight. Go for the last one. Okay. So that was the Pendant of Power. We have the Pendant of Courage. I don't remember what the other one's called. And I should. Don't come at me. I am a great Zelda fan, okay? But that doesn't mean that my memory works. God, I hate these sand people! Okay, now that we can pick up rocks, there's stuff literally right here that we can do. Okay? I'm gonna stop in and have her heal me, and then I'm gonna come back out. I'm gonna show you. And of course, these guys come back to life. You know, I just had full health. I hate those flying things. Okay, not this one. This one has... I mean, yes, you have a little crab thing that gives you stuff. So do not attack it. But this one. Secrets. Loot. He's one of the thieves. Check out the cave east of Lake Hylia. Strange and wonderful things live it. Yes. So this is the second reference to the cave to the east of the lake. We're going to go there now. And I'm going to show you what... There's two things. He's referencing something different than the other guy did. Okay, now while we can pick up stones, we can't pick up these black stones. Okay, that's still too heavy. That's like another like glove that comes later. Because again, everything is layered. But we're gonna stay along the bottom part of this area. Anything under here? No. Jump down. We're gonna continue on. Do I have any bombs? I do have bombs. Alright, good. Bows sometimes are easier with these. You find these on top of the mountain. These are... That's one of the bosses. Do not fall into the black areas. You will die. Good. What does he say? Take some rubies, but don't tell anyone I gave them to you. Keep it between us, okay? Ooh, 300. We're starting to get close to maxing out. Ooh, I'm not going to take anything else from here. I don't know if there's some bombs in here or not. Screw it. Okay, there's arrows. Alright, there's a ruby. Another ruby. There's the bombs. Good. Okay, good. Never mind. I needed the bombs. Because you can have 999 rubies, and that's it, total. They're not that difficult to get. Stay away from the water. Because those guys... Oh, and do not... Do not swing at those things. They electrocute yourselves. Look, I'll show you. They electrocute you. You can't hit them with your sword. You can kill them. There are other ways to kill them. Do not go near that thing. That thing pops, and then you have all of the little baby... Ugh. They reminds me of, like, those spiders that carry their, like, babies inside of them or whatever, that when you squash their babies just are, like, let loose. And I'm like, ugh, no. That's, ugh. Ugh. How did I die here? So that's why we have fairies. Keep running into stuff. Okay, we're gonna go down here. Another dude. Another thief. You can earn a lot of rubies by defeating enemies. It's the secret of my success. Thank you, Captain Obvious. But okay. Now, we're gonna blow that up. Fairy music. Okay, this is one of the things. This is the ice rod. You are going to need this to defeat some of the things. Yeah, this is like one of the weird treasures that you get that you don't have to go into a dungeon for. All the other, like, things that you need to use to, like, defeat dungeons and stuff are in the dungeon. That's one of the ones that are not. It's like one of the rare ones. And then in here, okay. So I need more bombs. We heard this from the other side. That's the fairy sound. Because we know that there's fairies close. Okay, they are in here. Okay, I'm kind of glad we actually had an empty bottle. Okay, so here's the thing. Here's the... Yes, he was talking about how there's magical creatures in here. Yes, that is true, that it's fairies. However, if you do a running start to the middle fountain thing... Let me clear these guys out. That is the good bee. See how it was a bee, but it had sparkles behind it? That's the good bee. That means when you release that bee, it starts attacking your enemies. It's the only one in the game. This is the only place that it is found, and you have one of them. So if you don't recapture it after it attacks things, it will fly away, and it's a once and done thing. Sometimes you can recapture it. Yes, I want to keep it in the bottle. And if I go over here... See, that's how it's supposed to give you... Like, you're supposed to do this first, because that cave was open. You come in here, and you go, oh, what's over here? And you know that there's a treasure, and then that prompts you to, like, look outside for another entrance, and that's when you find the crack in the wall, and you blow it up. With a boom. With a bomb. Bomb boom. Okay. So, we've gotten what we needed from... east of the lake. Oh, I didn't mean to jump in! Yeah, we can't swim yet. Ooh, but that means we can go get the things so that we can swim, so we don't have to waste all this money, and we can start giving it to the fairy so we can carry more bombs! Can I not be electrocuted, please? Oh no, I don't think there's anything up over here, but I didn't check. No, there's not. Alright. I think I'm going to try and get access to the water. Do I want to save that? It is starting to get really late. Yeah, I love running through this stuff. Like, I hate traveling this land without having my shoes. Hi, kitty. Kitty, 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 kitty. You want to come say hi? Come say hi. I just sneaked past them. Okay, here's the witch. And this is the potion shop. Okay. Talk to her first. Double, toil and trouble, fire burn, and cauldron bubble. Making mushroom brew I am. That's important. Okay. And then there's this... So you have the red, which heals life. You have the green, which heals mana. And then you have the blue, which does both. And if you talk to them, he gives you a sample of the red potion and gives you your health back. So, but right now I have a fairy and I have a bee. So I don't have enough bottles yet. See how this tree, though, is different colored than the rest of them? What's it say? Actually, the waterfall of wishing is just ahead. That's that stone that's off to the side. I couldn't have gotten here yet without defeating stuff. So, no. I know this tree dropped something. It might happen later. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that tree dropped something. Okay, when you see a pile of these rocks, you actually need the shoes. You can't lift them up. You have to destroy them. And there are secrets underneath those as well. Waterfall Wishing is just around the corner. Thank you. Pretty sure. Okay, that is a significant area for later. When the worlds mirror each other, sort of. Go away. Okay. See? Okay. You have two squirrels over there. One is a dude that doesn't like you and is trying to kill you, and the other one just stays there. The one that just stays there is a warp, but you can't use it until you can swim. But they will help teleport you around the world. So they're important. I can't go over here because that's the deep end. So no, we're gonna go this way. We're gonna stay in the shallow water. We're gonna run around. But these guys are gonna keep popping up, and we're gonna try and bypass all of them. Ooh. No! Oh, there's a heart. I don't remember how to get it though. I'm just having all kinds of fun today. How is it that my little fingers, as a child, was able to maneuver this easier than my big fat ones now? I don't think so. Let's go back. It's like a... Nope. Nope. Ah, the maze. So it's neither one of these. It comes down even further. Away. Leave me alone. Here we go. Okay, keep in mind that dude was drinking in the village, and this is the lady by the waterfall that he saw that was gorgeous that I needed to meet. Keeping that in mind. He absolutely was drinking at the park. Wahaha, what do you want, little man? Do you have something to ask me? I want the flippers. Haha, but I don't just give flippers away for free. I sell them for 500 rubies a pair. Yes, I will pay the rubies. A pair of flippers coming up. I will give you a free bonus with your purchase. I will let you use the magic waterways of the sea folk, which link lakes and rivers. When you see a whirlpool, dive into it. You will never know where you'll surface. That's true in the beginning, but you'll soon learn that certain ones are linked to the others. So you do learn where they are. Okay, now I can actually swim. I'm just trying to remember how do I get the heart that I saw? Is it over here, or do I have to drop down first? I think I have to drop down. I have to go back. Yes, here we go. And then I should be able to come up here and grab the heart. Yay, the heart. Oh, hearts are so important. Actually, that's not the lady. But now that I remember, there is actually a lady, a waterfall lady. Hold on. I don't think it's this one. No, it's not this one. Hold on. Back at the beginning, where we started all this, when I first entered the waterways. Let me go back down there. Hold on. Hello. Yeah, he's letting me... Look, you're nice water folk. You gave me flippers. You're telling me I can use the waterway, yet your people are still killing me. This is where the waterfall lady is. You have to swim up into the waterfall. This is an important fairy. Throw something in. Throw in an item. Okay. Hold on. Yes, I did. I'll give this back to you. Don't drop it in again. Okay. There are certain items. The shield should be one of them. Throw in an item. Select an item using the control pad. Okay, here we go. I don't know if the boomerang actually does anything here. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it's shield. I like an honest partner. I'll give you something better in return. Okay, so the boomerang is one of them. There we go. That's the red magical boomerang. You can throw it faster and farther than your old one. That's awesome. What else? I'll throw in an item. Let me see. What else do I have? Where's my shield? There's a shield. Let's see if that works. Oh, yep, the shield. Gives you is it the orange one? Yep. It's a bigger, larger, better shield, and you can defend against fireballs. I don't think the sword is going to work, because literally you upgrade that by getting the Master Sword. And that's all I have right now. So I think the boomerang and the shield may be the only ones that you can increase. Yes, I did drop this. Okay, yeah, she's not going to do anything with the sword. But she does do stuff with the shield and the boomerang, which are really, really important. See, look, I have a better shield on. A better shield. Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and save this here, because it is getting late. I'm pretty sure when I log back in, it's going to have me ask if I want to start at the sanctuary or my house again. So it doesn't really matter where you log out and save. You're going to have to start at one or two places. So we're going to do save and quit. So I want to thank you, everyone who stopped by. This is my very first stream. I'm going to do a series, and I'm going to take you through this whole game, because this is my absolute favorite game of all time. So we're going to beat it together. I'm going to show you what this is. And then I will post it on my YouTube channel. I have multiple socials. Have questions, let me know. I have a Reddit page. Drop me a note there. It'll be fun. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. Have a good night.